Hey y'all, welcome back. Lately, we've seen so many people sharing stories about being laid off from corporate jobs right before Christmas. Years of loyalty gone with a calendar invite and a locked account. It's heartbreaking. In this video, we're reacting, not to judge, but to listen. Because behind every restructuring is a real person just trying to keep the lights on and make Christmas happen. Let's get into it.
You know how I know things are bad, and they're probably going to get worse, is you have companies like Amazon doing huge layoffs. They usually hire right around now. This is the time of year that they usually hire temporary workers, right? To help with like deliveries and stuff like that. But they're having massive layovers. These huge companies like Amazon and stuff. That tells me we're screwed. Like around this time of year, they usually are hiring, not firing.
Why is no one talking about the fact that we're exactly a month and a half out from Christmas, and not only are families being starved by our government, but the big, large corporations such as Target, Amazon, and all these other big companies, they're doing the reverse of what they would usually do during the holidays, which is pick up extra staff. And right now, they're actually laying off people by the thousands. Of course, we're not hearing about all this information because the job report has been delayed for 2 months since Congress has been out of session and the government has been shut down. But we can clearly see that there is a big red warning sign that the economy is about to be very, very unstable during the holidays, and the fourth quarter might actually see declines instead of an increase in the economy. So let me know what y'all think about this. What do y'all think the fourth quarter is going to look like? And do y'all think that the Christmas rush will pick up? Or do y'all think that these mass layoffs are an indicator that the economy is going down faster than we can perceive?
Anyone else has gotten laid off around the holidays? I just got laid off today. Here's what I am taking from this. We will be okay. The silver lining is we will have the next few weeks to recharge. I'm going to put everything I have into doing projects around the house that I've been putting off for months. I know that's not your fault. If you got laid off, all I had to do was some kind of budgeting issue. Shouldn't be a reflection on you. Don't be hard on yourself. I say this because I'm trying to remind myself of the same thing. This is my first time getting laid off. Who knows? Maybe we will find something else in between that time that we're incredibly passionate about, and that ends up being our new job.
Hi, this is not the content that I thought I would be making on this account, but it's real life. So I think I am about 22 minutes away from being laid off, which is something I would never in my wildest dreams think I was going to be saying. But my company's doing layoffs this week, and I got a message from my boss's boss and my HR rep to flex for a meeting at 1:30. Because there are some important updates they need to go over with me. So, yeah. So I will keep you updated, but regardless, everything's going to be okay. This is I'm the type of person to believe that everything happens for a reason, and one door closes, another one opens, and, I honestly fucking hate this job anyways, so, it is what it is, but I'll keep you updated. So, update, I did indeed get laid off. I don't really know what to say or do. My last day is Friday. And today's Wednesday. They gave me a severance package and benefit package, so one door closes and another one opens, so I think everything will be okay.
So today I was laid off from my job after being there for over a year and some months.
to be told that they are ceasing operations. I worked for Sonder, which was a apartment style hotel type of Airbnb thing, whatever you want to call it. And we were basically just told today, like, ceasing operations immediately. Guess who are actually in their stays, like in their rooms, have to be out by 9 a.m. tomorrow, and any other reservations have been canceled. I'm not sure how Marriott is handling this. You can go on Google and look it up, but as far as Sonder workers, this was all dropped on us abruptly, and it's a bit heartbreaking because while we knew something was going on, we just didn't know it would happen like this, as well as this fast. So I'm just gonna take what I'm doing full time, my baking, my business again, until something comes up, but I'm being hopeful about it.
Happy Saturday, bestie. Don't mind me looking rough this morning. I did not do my hair or makeup. If you saw my video from this morning, you already know I got laid off yesterday. So honestly, I'm still shocked, overwhelmed, sad. So if you are going through a similar situation, I'm praying that God help us get through this tough timing, and I'm hoping for better outcome. Stay positive and let's have a good day.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're at a family holiday party and you find out that one of your relatives has been laid off, please do not say one of the following things. Don't talk about the historically low unemployment rate. Look, first of all, that number is completely skewed, and it doesn't actually show you how many people have just completely given up. Right now, the unemployment rate, the extended unemployment rate, is actually the highest it's been in the last 5 to 10 years. These are people who've just given up looking for a job. Next thing you don't want to say is, what are you talking about? Everybody's hiring. Just go apply. You might think a lot of places are hiring, and a lot of places might even be posting they have open jobs, but I know that not all these companies are hiring, and it's extremely competitive. Don't say they're just lazy and go on a rant about how nobody wants to work. Your family member is not lazy. They just got laid off. Wasn't their choice. It's a bad market. My favorite one, don't just tell them to go get a job at McDonald's or Home Depot or any other retail store. They probably already know that they can just go get a job at one of those places, but in all actuality, it's not actually that easy. Even those places are pretty picky when it comes to people, and the last thing they want is to hire someone who's got laid off from corporate, hire them, train them up, and then watch them leave when they find a real job. So, if you're at a holiday party and you find someone's been laid off, instead of saying any of those things, why don't you try and introduce them, give them support, listen, have some empathy, and just show that you actually care. Please don't judge them. It's extremely frustrating.
Hello, peasants, and happy holidays. We gotta let you guys go. Well, don't laugh. Hey, super bad news, everyone. You guys are all getting let go. Get on out of here. Return your badges, give us your computers, and get out. And on the 7th day of Christmas, y'all were fired. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm still employed, and you're not. Holidays, friends, and family, and fun, and presents, and you guys are fired. Raise your hand if you have a job tomorrow. No, I should see nobody's hands up right now except mine. Tu trabajo es muerto. Tu trabajo es muerto. It's probably a lawsuit. But it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Right? Because if I sing it, it's better. Reduction in force. Reduction in force. We're reductioning forces. We're reducing the force. You guys are great, but now you're fired. Letting you go. Terminating you. We're terminating you. We're releasing you of your contracts and duties effective immediately. You guys are all fired. Get out. They probably won't take that well. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Be thankful for what you had, not what you have. Don't be mad because it happened. Be happy because it did. You know what? I'm just gonna send an email. Yeah, I'll just send an email. No, actually, I'll have HR do it, and I'll send an email.
I got laid off today, so if you guys were looking for a sign or like a perfect time to follow me so I can make money off of this app and not have to work full time anymore, here it is.
Who is for I just got laid off. Woo! Yeah, your girl just got laid off. I don't even know what to say. This is like my worst nightmare. It wasn't anything that I did. They said that it was due to funding reasons, budgeting. which I'm like, I kind of saw coming. It's just really scary. It's really scary as someone who is first gen, the first in my family to get a college degree. You know, I don't come from like any generational wealth or any, you know, wealthy background. Like, I was, honestly, to be very, very frank, I was doing better than my own parents. So it's really scary. I hold financial security as such like a big thing in my life. So not having it is scary. I'm also Christian, so I just keep reminding myself that God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, and that I might not understand it right now, but God saw this for a reason. It was meant to happen for a reason, and I just gotta trust in him that if he provided for me once before, he'll provide for me again.
I can't lie, bro, I'm a little down. I just got fired a week before Thanksgiving and a month before Christmas, all because the company I work for doesn't have enough work to continue to pay its 3 employees for the remainder of the year. We were really looking forward to a Christmas bonus. We were really looking forward to, you know, at least getting this year out the way. We made the company well over $1.5 million in between the 3 of us this year alone, and I just never saw this coming. I want to, you know, spread light to the people that are similar to me. If you're a felon, or if you just don't have a career quite yet, I want you to be very careful of predatory employers. I would encourage you to start to build your own. Focus up, man. Ain't nobody gonna take care of you like you.
So I got laid off yesterday at 4 p.m. and I think I've been spiraling ever since. I have a month left to work for the company and basically help transition over my role. You give a lot of your time and your energy to these fucking companies, and then they lay you off right before Christmas. It just makes me so angry. It makes me want to like rebel in the worst way. Like, I want to fucking pop off, you know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people are going through this right now. I've been seeing, just so many videos of people being laid off, and it's fucking nuts. So if you're one of those people, I'm with you, and I'm so sorry it's happening to you. But I would love to say something positive right now, but I'm just not in that headspace. I'm pissed, and I'm sad, and I'm scared. Okay, well, if you know anybody hiring remote for accounting, let me know.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I hate that I remember. I wish I could.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Let me pull it out. Okay? I just wanted to show y'all what I would have worn to my company holiday party had I not been laid off last week. Somebody gonna see this. I did not waste a dress in Newly for no reason. Naturally, I would have hit it with the steamer, maybe given it an iron. But you see the vibes. It was very festive. Usually I'll go with a red. Oh, my cat is freaking out. Usually I'll go with a red or a green or a sparkly, something of that sort. But this year I was gonna go like a winter blue. A little asymmetrical moment. A velvet blue shoe. You know, keep the sparkles to the bag. A little Brandon Blackwood, nothing crazy. Keep the accessories minimal. We're just doing You know, a December layoff, not fun. If you need a +1 to your holiday party, let me pull it out, okay? Let me work.
Hi there, my name is Haley, and if you have 5 seconds to just listen to this story, it would be really helpful for my partner and for his family. And I don't really have a huge platform on here to be able to do this, but I want to be able to help them in any way that I can, and I'm hoping for any community support that can help to stop and listen and hear what's going on. My partner is a sibling of 10 other siblings, so he's the 10th. Parents are in their 70s. Both of them have had numerous health issues over the years, and obviously having 10 kids, things can be expensive, and even though things were expensive and even though they went through a lot of financial hardships and times, they always found ways to be able to take care of their kids in ways that you wouldn't even think about. His dad has basically been the breadwinner for many years, 20 plus years. Mom was always a stay-at-home mom, which is a job in itself. Obviously, it's not a job that pays you, but it does pay off in the long run, because you get to see your kids develop and age over time. And, you know, having 10 kids, I can't even imagine like what that must have been like in that household. So, like I said, his dad has been the breadwinner for years, 73 years old, and the other day he was actually let go from his job. His mom does not work. She doesn't have any like mobility functionality, so she's usually in a wheelchair or just unable to move without assistance. Both of them have health issues that cost money, and because he lost his job, his insurance also ended, and they don't have any way to be able to get insurance, and they won't be able to get onto Medicaid until 2026. His dad is on a pretty expensive heart medication. It costs about $700 out of pocket. With a discount, it's $600 with Medicaid. Next year, I believe it'll be around $231, which is obviously better, but still a lot of money when you're not making any money. They're able to get Social Security. It's not a lot of money. His mom also gets Social Security. It's not a lot of money. And he also has applied for unemployment, but that doesn't kick in right away. And there's still rent to pay, groceries to buy, and you know, when you're not able to eat and you're not able to get medications that you need, we just heard tonight that they only have like 3 of them left, and it's like a 2-serving medication. So I want to bring this to my community because I feel like it's one of the bigger things that I can do. If you have the opportunity or know of somebody that might, I have a GoFundMe link in my bio to be able to help them out. It's just awful what is happening, and me and Phil have done our best to do what we can on our end, but we don't have like an extra $700 laying around. And his siblings, you know, most of them have kids, and they're taking care of them. And his younger siblings that don't have kids are just trying to live and be able to afford rent, be able to eat, to have their own jobs. So we feel like this is like the only way to be able to help them at this point, because there really is no program for them right now that they're either qualified for or would start up right away. If there is any advice that you would have if you cannot afford to be able to do this, which is totally understandable given the system that we're living in the United States right now, no problem. But if you have advice, we'd love to hear it down below. If you want to hear more about their story, you can go on to my link in my bio. It takes you directly to their GoFundMe page. Anything helps, really, even if it's just a little bit. I don't know what else to do for them at this point. I don't know how to get this message out there more. So this is what I'm doing, and hopefully someone sees it and can help out. But if they can't, we understand. We know what's going on in the world, but I'm here. So thank you. We appreciate you. And yeah, thank you so much.
Wow, guys, that broke my heart. Honestly, making this video wasn't easy. These are just a few stories, and there are so many more people going through this right now. If you or someone you love is dealing with a layoff this season, please know you're not alone. This time of year already carries so much pressure, and it's okay to admit when it feels heavy. If any of the stories we watched stood out to you, take a moment to show support. Even a kind comment can mean more than you realize. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, and for showing empathy. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see y'all in the next one.